Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, you can all hear me all right. And Miss Killy has deigned to grace us with her presence as we start this evening. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, you're all well. Had a good week, good weekend, good bank holiday. Okay, so if you remember, last time we were dealing with some pirates who were working with Stalewin at the farm. We did our first instance. And so today we are going to carry on with our Arcanist quests and our main story. We're also going to try and have a go at a fate, just to see how that goes. And we're going to have a little bit of a chat about free companies as well. If anyone has, joined Final Fantasy, has created a character, tell me a little bit about, what you've made. What kind of job role did you go for? What background? What are you hoping to get out of it? And are you enjoying it? Hopefully, we'll all be able to play together at some point as well. Right. So last time I had a quest with Stalwin. So we're going to carry on with that quest. And then there were a couple of people around, like farmers, who had fate starters. So we're going to go and start a fate and have a go at one of those as well in a little while. So let's have a chat with Stalwin and see what he's got for us this evening. Okay, so he says, I owe you a debt too, Diawara. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favour of you, it would be this. Tell Badaron what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, lass. Okay, so it looks like we've kind of completed this bit here. So we're going to head back to the Drowning Wench, which is the pub at Limpsa. And we can do a return for that rather than having to run all the way back. So let's do that. I like the way I just seem to randomly float and then go for a wormhole. Alright, so here we are back in Limpsa. And we're going to go speak to Badaron. So hopefully I'm going to remember my way to the pub. She says. Not that way. I need to find the way with the lift. Is that this way? Yeah, it looks like it's this way, I think. Yes. See, my geography is getting a little bit better, possibly. There's the lift, so let's head up in the lift to the pub. I love the fact that every time in any kind of game like this, you always start by going to the pub. In every like D&D game, if you're not sure what's going on, head to the pub, because always the innkeeper knows what's going on. Where is the innkeeper? Oh, there he is over there. Do you think that's true in real life? Do the pubs always know what's going on? Okay, so Badaron said, bloody hells, life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. But ye needn't worry yourself over the young Severin. The Yellow Jacket as hands out the punishments is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'll be willing to commute the lad's sentence from hanging to keel all in. Kindly gently he is. I'm only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old Starwell asked you, and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. Well, it's nice to know that we're worth our money. Badaron says, as for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How do you fancy keeping her company for a spell with free room and board? Good evening, Tigger Games 88. Also, good evening to DM Morelli, Gem Jones 84, and Mo 29. Hope you are all well. Thanks for joining me tonight. Badaron says, venturing's a trying business after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bedgie for you, so make use of it. Oh, that's nice. In rooms now available. So we've got good evening to Lids 118 and also to Sparky London. Good evening. Hope you are well. Thanks for joining me. Newbies in the chat, welcome. Right, so Badaron says, not that you'll have much time for lying around, what with all the leaves you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention I'm putting your name down for leaves? Okay, what are leaves? Well, that's going to be another episode, I suspect. Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labour. Well, that's true in game and in real life. Just give Tomokri a shout when you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for you to do. Okay, so this is her over here. And guild leaves now available. Oh, and it's all above board in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell ye, if it turns out they had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 L's to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Oh dear. Mayhap that's what Limpsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. There's a lot of nautical references here. Badaron. But we'll have time for such talk whereas when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Oh, cool. So we got lots of experience and 177 gil. And I am very excited about finishing the quest. I have access to recommendations now. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. Excellent. The recommendations list can be opened under duty in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Okay, that's good. That's helpful. Hi to Kingdom Link. Thanks for joining us. Oh, and a very dramatic level up, and we've learnt a new spell. Woohoo! So let's check that out. So we've learnt Lucid Dreaming, which is... oh, this one here, number 8. So Lucid Dreaming is an ability. It's an instant cast. It takes a full minute to recast. And it gradually restores your own magic power. That's really good. So obviously we cast it on ourselves. Excellent. So that's really helpful to have. Right, it looks like Badaron has got our next quest, so let's grab that off of him. So he has a suggestion to put us on the road towards new adventures, and who doesn't love an adventure? How do you fare, Diawara? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? Well then, I've an idea of where you might try heading next. Have ye heard of the sky lift out in Middle Lenosia? If you've ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. It's that big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. So I think we have been there. We went there last time when we were rescuing Severin and his friends. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up the cliff face. Hard labour that, and I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs what no other bugger has time to deal with. Track down the head of the operation, bloke by the name of Worker It. I'm going to call him Work It because that makes me laugh. Would you work it? Let me work it. And he'll be sure to put you to work on a task or two. Okay, good evening, Freak Show 1970. No giraffes yet. We have had ladybirds and we have had bees and all manner of other animals, so you never know, there might be giraffes in our future. Okay, so what I'd like to do while we're here as well is explore these rooms at the inn. Oh, hello. So how do we do that? Where's that woman? Where's she gone? I can't see where she is. Oh, that's good. Is that her over there? Maybe that's her over there. But she hasn't got a thing above her head to talk to her. So she says, welcome to Drowning Wench, a place to leave your cares and troubles behind. I'll say that again, your cares and your troubles. You'll be taking the contexts of your innards with you, or you'll not find the wench so welcoming on your next visit. I have no intention of throwing up. Okay, so it wasn't her that I needed to speak to. Okay, we might have to come back and explore that another time then. Because I can't find where we need to speak to. Okay, we'll come back to that. Right, off we go. So, we can go back to the Aetheorite. And we can teleport out to Middle Lenoshkia. Okay. It would be really cool if we had just random massive floating crystals that we could use to teleport. This is what scientists should be doing, you know? So we're going to middle. The Zephyr Gate. What's that thing? Okay, so let's head to the sky lift. Where are we? Oh, there we are. This camera situation drives me mad. Right, and obviously we're going to sprint, so it doesn't take 400 years to get everywhere. Yep, always remember the sprint. Otherwise you are like just walking for hours. And also remember to aim for bridges is my other piece of advice. Otherwise you have to then double back on yourself or try and swim across a river. Whee! Up and over the bridge. So the cook pot, if you remember last time, is where we had to go and face those giant bull things. And get some plants. Good evening to Where's Wally 87. You are welcome to lurk away. Hey, that dude is riding a giant chicken. Oh, that's cool. Also, that's a lot of roast dinners. Sorry to any vegetarians in the chat. Oh, where are we going now? Down. Ah. Oh, sorry, I will get my camera sorted out in a minute so we're not all feeling quite as seasick. There we go. Right. And then round here to the left. And let's see what's occurring. Anyone else a Gavin and Stacey fan? Okay, so work it. That's going to make me chuckle every time I say his name. Says, Badgeron sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Thank you very much, I already did. Look at that bloody cliff for you. One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Ooh, dragons. Let's hope we get to dragons soon. Cargo still needs to get through though, so this mess of wooden pulleys is our solution to the problem. Fair enough, engineered it. One of them at least. If the gods were kind, and they ain't, I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. Okay, so we get experience, we get some fire shards, and then we can choose some hempen trousers, but they're for war people, some breeches, or some bronze pieces. So we'll take the breeches. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Right, it's the same text in the chat, in the thing that he says, so let's try that again and press complete. Go. Remember to actually read what you're clicking on. Good advice. Good advice for life. Okay, so we need to upgrade our gear. So let's do recommended gear. Oh, we've got breeches and we've got weathered wristlets and a maple. Well, okay, so we've got a new book by the looks of it as well. Let's get them on. Now, these wristlets I'm going to change because we had copper ones which were a bit better, and I don't know why it keeps saying the weathered ones. Anyway, I'm going to override. Let's see what work it is now going to get us to do. So, work it, a skylift operator needs you to recover a cargo load abandoned by a terrified wagon driver and deliver it to its intended recipient. We're a gopher. Glad am I to see ye again, lass. I didn't go anywhere. A wagon driver just returned in a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity what sprang out. Right, let me start that again. A wagon driver just returned in a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity what sprang out from a million corn seedling in his cargo. Clearly I need coffee, hang on. There we go, that's better. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over the side of the road before turning tail and running for his life. I need you to head down the road, recover that seedling and deliver it to Leaf over at Swift Perch in Western Lanarkshire. Whatever he pays you for the cargo is yours to keep. After all, I don't rightly know what else is lurking inside that plant, and you deserve to be rewarded for your troubles. Wonderful. So there might be all kinds of gruesome stuff to deal with. Oh, and you also find an aetherite in Swift Perch, so the journey should be worth your while. Well, that's cool, so we get another teleportation device. So, we've accepted a quest, we've got dramatic music. Ba 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 ba. Where do we need to go? Okay, so we need to go back up and then head left. Okie dokie. So, a lot of these quests seem to be just kind of doing other people's dirty work. That's not the right way. Where's the way up, up, up? Is there a way around the... Where am I going? Tiara! What are we doing? That's down. Where's up gone? It can't be that hard to find up, can it? It must be this way. Oh, there. Duh. No, that is completely the wrong way. Tiara, where are you going? Oh, we came a bit of a way round, didn't we? So we must be on a different part of the thing. Okay, so DM Morelli says, I've just got to the first dungeon. Oh, there's going to be dungeons. Exciting. Are they like dungeons with skeletons and ghosts? I'm sure we will find out. And again, I suspect a future episode will be about dungeons. Go up, up, up the stairs we go. You will find that there'll be some random throwaway Lord of the Rings references. It's usually at all times, and everyone who guesses them gets a brownie point. And we need to go the other way. Ugh, what's going on here? How do I go the other way then? There's no... What the... Oh, well, now I'm confused. Do I have to go up and over the other side of the bridge? Okay. Oh, that's just confusing. Oh, there's another bit further up. Okay, so we obviously have to go to the next bit to be able to cross over. Ugh. They just like me... I think they like me running around like a lunatic. I think that's what it is. Getting confused about where I'm going. Which is easily done when you have no sense of direction. Oh, let's not fall off the cliff. See? Bees. Mandoras. No giraffes as of yet. Okay. Well, we're going down again. I'm confused. Maybe we have to go down to the other side and then go across? We'll find out. If not, it's just like a nice little road trip. Okay, so Dia Morelli says there's a place near the first dungeon called Hall of the Novice. It's very helpful training. Okay, so that's obviously somewhere for us to check out at a later date. Oh, let's get our sprint back on, so it doesn't take us 400 years to get everywhere. 3 Malm Bend. Oh, wasps. I'm guessing they're waspies. Most pointless creatures in existence. I'm just going to run across the road, grass, and stick to the road, because, you know. Ooh, jackals. Let's stay away from them in case they try and eat us. Ah, they're trying to eat us. Oh no! Diawara, run away! Fight! Oh no! Fight, fight, fight! Oh my goodness, I haven't even got the Carbonara to help me. Eclipse! Oh no, don't anyone else attack me. Right, okay, so we stay away from the jackals. Oh, and we leveled up. And why is another one attacking me? Oh my god, go away. Ah, run, run, run. I can't even see where I'm going. Go away. Stop attacking me. Right. Whew. Minicorn seedling. And there's another bit of those grey smoke. But before we look at that, hopefully we won't get attacked by any more jackals. Classed quest rewards. So let's have a look at this. So there are some actions which can only be learned by completing specific class quests. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill Piercing Talon is acquired by completing the Lancer's Guild quest available at level 15. Right, okay. So this is the seedling. Let's make sure we've actually got Eclipse with us now, because obviously that helps us. So we've got our summon, and let's go and check out this thing. And it's all going to end badly, probably. Slugs, okay. Attack the slugs, attack the slugs. Oh, I'm just pressing everything now. I've gone a bit mad. Oh, and there's another jackal up there. Go away, jackal. Don't get involved. Back up, Diawara. No, okay, cool. So we've dealt with the slugs, and we've got the seedling. We're just going to move away from the jackal. So we need to go to Swift Perch, which is over that way, past the jackal. Wonderful. Let's just move away from the jackal. Nice jackal. Move, move, move. Okay, so up this way there's like a skinny path. I'm guessing we go through this kind of like bit of rocks in the cliff kind of thing. There we go. Okay. Into a new area. Oh! There's a fate. Okay, well we kind of wanted to join a fate, so let's go for it. How do we do it? Let's attack this dude. We'll stand over here and hopefully we won't die. So far, we're doing okay. We haven't lost any hit points. Oh. Well, that was short and sweet. And we got a fate reward. Woohoo! So, once the fate is complete, a window detailing your reward will be displayed. Rewards are distributed to all event participants and are based not only on success but on individual contributions. Well, we didn't really contribute a huge amount, let's be honest, but the more active you are in completing event objectives, the greater your contribution will be deemed. Contribution is indicated via the gold, silver, or bronze medal. We're at the Olympics! That appears on your reward window. Okay, so we didn't really get very much. We got 12. Oh, we got some money. We got 12 gil. So, you know, it wasn't a complete waste of time. Right, so there's these things called roselings here. Oh, now I've lost my map. Oh, I got all overexcited because we did the fate thing. Okay, let's go down this way. Ooh, that way. And away from the wild jackals. Right. Oh, look, I can see the Aetherite, so let's go and grab that. There's another person with a Carbonara. I think they were the other person in our fate. And sprint. So we don't spend 400 years again. Okay, so this looks like another little town. Let's go in here. Get this aetherite first of all. And there's the dude we need to talk to, so that's handy. So let's get this. So now we can teleport here as well. And I can close this map because I can see the dude. So let's go and talk to him. Hello. I'm just going to jump over your fence. Get this tree out of the way. So, Leof says, has Nymea herself forsaken this desolate land? Thought, though I understood there were risks in gambling my entire fortune on a crop of millicorn, I at least expected the seedling to be delivered before disaster struck. Oh dear. Never sink entire fortunes into one thing. So, I'll give him his seedling, which hopefully will make him happy. Is that my millicorn seedling? Oh, joyous day! There you go, made him happy now. It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of crop plant is nothing short of astonishing. Wonderful. As you have undoubtedly noticed, Swift Perch lacks a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus, I mean to restore a modicum of hope to his residents by growing a veritable ocean of corn. Good for him. You, madam, seem fit to burst with vim and vigour. Yes, indeed. People have always said that about me. Might I persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this ailing settlement? Well, that would be a nice thing to do. So we've got lots of experience points, and we can't get the leather jacket, disappointingly, because that's for the war people. But instead, we get a Amateur's Dalmatica. Woohoo! So complete that. That means that we've got new clothes to put on. So let's put our new clothes on. And I'm gonna, oh look, my outfit's changed again. I'm just gonna swip those wrists back. Okay. So I've got a hat, a cloak thingy, some gloves. I don't like the gloves. Some boots. Okay, so now we need to go and talk to this guy. Freyloaf. Is he like meatloaf but made with frays? What's he got to say for himself? Freyloaf, a yellow jacket on guard duty in Swift Perch, wants you to visit the Brewer's Beacon and investigate the reason behind the waning light. Okay. Dear Morelli says, don't forget to do your class quest every 5 levels. Yeah, as soon as I go back to Limpsa, I'm going to go and see Thermid. I can't remember her name exactly, but it begins with Therm, to get my next quest. Because I know that we need to focus on doing our Arcanist stuff as well. Thank you for the reminder. So, how's everyone getting on in the game? Where's Wally87? Are you Final Fantasying with us, or are you playing something else? Anyone else on Final Fantasy with me? How's you getting on with your character? Let me know. So, Freyloaf says, you there, adventurer, cast your eyes towards the Brewer's Beacon. Does not the light seem uncommonly weak? It cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ships sailing in the bay. I would march over to the lighthouse and investigate myself, but I'm duty-bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favour if you could make a visit to the Brewer's Beacon and see if aught has befallen Kanswis, the lighthouse keeper. Okay, so we're going to go check on some dude, make sure he's okay. So, Kanswis, where are you? Over that way. Off we go. I presume we have to go out to go along. Let's sprint so it doesn't take 400 years again. Whee! I quite like the music. It's very cheery. So I like the way that they've made this. Ugh, buzzards. We don't want to go near them. I like the way that they've made this lighthouse right out on like the edge of a peninsula, which would be a sensible place to put one. I'm trying to stay away from these buzzards. And oh no, you don't want to attack me, really? Oh. Right, okay. This is not very nice. You're just running through the middle of the countryside, minding your own business, and some animal just attacks you. Leave me alone. Oh no! So we've got our ruby. Ah! Do I remove? Car to you too. Okay. And I mean, it's not very nice that we go around just killing stuff, but it did attack me first. Okay. So there's Kanswis. So let's have a chat with you. Kanswis says, you say a yellow jacket sent you here. Eh? Me light's grown dim, has it? Well, of course it bloody has. Okay. The bomb what fuels me furnace has up and buggered off, you see. If I don't get that beacon fixed soon, there'll be trouble on the water. I have a feeling we're about to help him fix his beacon. I know you're just a messenger, lass, but I can tell a venturer when I see one. I'm going to need ye to chase down that bomb and bring back a claw what you ripped from its smouldering corpse. Lovely. Take this here iron brazier and set her down in the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I'd say. You get a nice fire going and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lass. Okay. Wonderful. Key items. Okay, so we need to set the iron brazier on the ground near the scarecrow. So let's see what the little pop-up says. Key items can be used on targets by first right-clicking on the target, then right-clicking the appropriate icon from the key items window and selecting use. Okay. We'll give it a go. Right, so where's the scarecrow at? Oh, all the way back up there. I bet we get attacked by another buzzard. Let's jump down. Oh, we've joined a fate. Let's go. Oh my goodness, he's a big thing. I'm guessing we need to attack him. Oh no, don't attack me. No, no, no. I'm just a little person. Attack someone else over there. This is cool. See, look, if we're just attacking from the side, he won't notice we're here. Hopefully. And then we get our ruby one. And we can ruby ruin. Oh, do I remove? No, don't attack me. I'm not even here. Oh, and why is there a buzzard getting involved in the situation? What on earth, man? Ah, move, do I remove? No, run away, run away, run away! Ah! Oh, and there's some more buzzards around here. Ah, that's better. Right, let's see what's going on there. Woohoo! And we leveled up. And we've got loads of stuff. Cool, look. So, I achieved experience points and some money. And these buzzards keep attacking everyone. There you go, we'll all kill the buzzard together. Okay, that was quite exciting. I like the fates. They seem to be quite quick. I mean, I'm presuming they're probably not that difficult at the moment. But, yeah, it's a nice, easy way of getting money, which, you know, is always a good thing. Right, so we need to go upwards. There's a dodo. There's the flock. Okay. So let's go up this path here. Come on, Eclipse, up we go. And then round this way. Do worry, it's not very good to staying close to the paths. So we've got dodos, sewer moles. Oh, and our destination. That's very helpfully pointed out. Right, let's get rid of the map. And there's the scarecrow. Good hat. Okay, so this is probably, again, all going to go horribly wrong. So, we have to right click and press use. Okay, so that worked. Excellent. Now what? Obtain a blonde claw from the torchlight that is drawn in by the flames. Okay, come on in. Be drawn in. Where are you? Look. Beautiful flames. Maybe if we back off a little bit, this thing will rock up. Do I have to light it as well? It's already lit, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Oh, wonderful. Right, here we go. Attack. No. Yes. Attack, dear warrior, attack. Ah! And sidestep. Dodo, you do not need to get involved. There we go. So now, if we go near this torchlight thing, we should be able to back up a bit, dear warrior. We might be a bit close. I can't see where it's gone. Right, so we've got it. So we take the bomb claw back to Peninsulas. Okay, so he's down there. And that wasn't too far away, as long as we don't get attacked by any more thinking vultures or jackals or anything else. Oh, slightly gone the wrong way there. Never mind. Right, and sprint. Avoid the buzzards. Oh, go away, you silly birds. Where are you? Ah, dear, what a move. Do our move. Okay, right. So let's heal ourselves. Oh, you can't heal and run at the same time. That's a bit annoying. That would be more useful. It's a shame you can't do your spells as you move. Oh, someone else is on the same quest as us. Somebody else with a carbuncle. So Kinesis says all you need to do is take that runaway bomb and bring me one of its little claws. Well, I did that. So let's give him the bomb claw. You got the ashy bastard, did you? I once put this little firecracker in the furnace. Once I put this little firecracker in the furnace, that should keep things running for a while. I had myself a bit of a look while you were gone, and Lemillion cursed me if the furnace weren't all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best as I could, but I ain't no smithy. You might want to have a chat with that yellow jacket friend of yours in Swiftperch and have him pass the word back to someone in Limpsa. Well, it would be quite helpful if we go back to Limpsa, because then we can go and get our next class quest as well. Right, so off to Swiftperch again, which was back along the coast. Oh, with the stupid buzzards. Leave me alone. I don't want to attack you. If you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. See? Look, that's much easier. Oh look, we can see the atheorite, that's good. Because he was near the atheorite. Oh, some people having another scrap over here. Do they need help? No, I don't need help. Merchant and mender. Shall we see if our stuff needs mending? That would be cool. We can see what they've got as well. Repair gear. So everything's looking okay. Repair all for 11. We can do that. There we are. All our stuff is... Oh, he's got stuff to sell as well. And we've got 1,027 gil. So let's have a look at what we've got on and what we need to improve. So we're level... Is that 15 or 16? 16. So we've got a level 13 book, 5 hats. So we could do with a better hat. Our body's at 10, that's alright. Level 5 hands, so hats, gloves, they're okay. And boots. Hat, gloves and boots is what we could do with. So, hat I said, didn't I? How much does that cost? 216, and that's level 10. So let's get one of those. Dipples, jackets, shirt. No, we want gloves. Mitts. How much are the mitts? Not those. Not those. Not those. Dress gloves. Oh, fancy. Let's bring that down a bit. Light mitts. Level 14. Okay, so they're 380. Yep, let's get those then. So we've got mitts, we've got hat, and what was the other thing? I said shoes. Okay, sandals, level 12, 286. We can afford them. Okay, so we've upgraded our gear a little bit. He's taken all my money. Next time we should upgrade the gear before repairing it. Oh look, I've got little horns on my hat. And just again, I'm going to change my wrist things over. There we go. So we've got a few more hit points now. I don't know if anyone noticed that. We've gone up by like about 50 hit points, which is good. Okay. Let's go and see our dude. I love the fact that as you change your outfit, you can see it actually change in real time in the game as well. That's really cool. So Freyloaf says, the furnace is damaged, is it? Very well, I shall write up the relevant reports, but these repairs must needs be effected without delay. It seems I have another favour to ask of you, adventurer. Take yourself straight away to the Armourers Guild in Limpsa and explain the situation to Forge Master Hananza. Well, that's very helpful because I need to go back to Limpsa. Okay. So we can do our return thing again. So let's do that. Hi to Lula Bell. Thanks for joining us. No, you're never late. Everyone else is just early. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming along, no matter what time it is. Okay, so we're back in Limpsa. And we are going to go and find the Forge Master. And then we're going to go to the Arcanist Guild. So we need to go this way. Oh, Diawara, where are you going? This way. I really do like the music in the game. It's very dramatic a lot of the time, I find. Right, and then we need to turn the other way. There is no... Oh, left, down the stairs. Down the stairs we go. No, this is not taking us where we need to go. Okay. That's not helpful. Right, let's go back upwards then. Because it looks like that should link somewhere. Maybe we have to go upwards. Oh, there we are. Here we are to the upper decks. There we are, that's better. And then this way. Oh, it is a bit of a maze trying to find a way around here. And then to the left. No. And then straight on. No. Oh my gosh. Oh, here. Ooh, this is very religiously sounding. Straight over here. Is this guarding the door? Okay, we'll go round then. We'll see when our name is not down and we are not allowed in. And we have to go this way maybe. Where do I get down there? In around here. Diawara, what tree are you going? Well, there should be a dude down here somewhere. Can you see a Forge Master? Oh, definitely looks like the place that you'd find a Forge Master. Maybe he's outside. Oh, I moved my map. That wasn't very helpful. There we are. I found him. Okay. So, Hananza says, the furnace in the brewer's beacon needs repairs. Fire got beard. I just sent someone out to tinker it with it not a week past. Mayhap the bomb cans had trapped in there was a touch too volatile. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casting of that furnace. Your work here is done. Your work is done here, adventurer. May the navigator guide you on your journeys. Well, thank you so much. So he gives me experience and some gil, and then a hat, which I've just gone and bought. Typical. Oh well. So he's got another quest for us. He's got 2 different quests for us. So one looks to be like it's our actual quest that she should get, and then he's got like another random one as well. So we'll take the one with the flame. So onto the dry docks. Forge Master Hananza, head of Naldeek and Vilmelis, wants you to assist with the workload over at the Morbay dry docks. Okay. What say you to taking on some work from Naldeek and Vilmelis? We have a great hulking warship to build and could certainly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. For your first job, I need you to run this missive over to Atterbrim, the head shipwright at the Morbay dry docks. Oh, I missed one. Sorry, guys. That is where you'll also find the main offices of Naldeek and Vilmelis. The Morbay dry docks is one of Limps's most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the area's atheorite. If you have no confidence in your sense of direction, you'd be best served making use of the chocobo porters, first floor of the mizzen mast, in case you were wondering. Okay, we'll check them out maybe next time. Should you choose to make the trek on your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. Okay, so we've got that quest, but before we do anything else, we're going to go back to the Arcanist Guild, if I can find the way, and we're going to go and get our Arcanist quests so that we can actually improve our skills. So let's get the map up to get us back to an atheorite. Isn't there one up here somewhere? Ah, yes, there's one over there. Excellent. This is feeling very calming up here. It's a little bit kind of elven-y, all the music. So we want to go to the Arcanist Guild. Alright. And then we have to go through the red door somewhere. Is it there? Where is it? No, there it is. Over here. And then we can go and get our next class quests. She is Thurbigen. That's who I was talking about. I couldn't remember her name. So, tactical planning. Acting Guildmaster Thurbigen wishes to assess the improvement of your Arcamia skills. Yes, dear Wara, the time for your next lesson is upon us. You are keeping well, I trust. Taking the occasional brisk walk. One cannot form sound thoughts if one fails to maintain a sound body. This is a very good point. Now, assuming you've been following Hoylia's instructions, you should be ready to face the more dangerous threats found in Western Lanosia. Okay. I speak of roselings and wild jackals. We already played with a jackal, thanks. And yes, I would have you vanquish 3 of each. 'Tis the perfect sample size. The first acts as a preliminary test case, the second to test your hypothesis, the third to perfect the tactics you've devised. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply flinging ruin over and over again. Hey, it's worked so far. You are not the novice you once were, and your skills in the field ought to reflect that. If you find yourself wanting for other approaches, consider an assault with ruin in tandem with attacks from your carbuncle. When timed appropriately, you can deal a crippling blow to your opponent. Well, that's what we do. Okay, now I've also received a friend request, which is very nice. It's nice to have friends. I'm assuming that's one of you guys in the chat, so thank you very much. And so, friends here, it says... Oh. It says the person's actually here. Hold on 1 second. So, accept friend request from O'Hara Lightfoot. Pending friend request will be rendered void after a certain period of time. Responding to an expired request will remove the sender's name from your friend list regardless of the option you choose. Okay, so we'll accept your friend request. Thank you very much. How do I do a... So you waved to me. How do I do that? I wonder if I click on you. Can I... Oh, emote, wasn't it? Let's... Oh, I don't have any... Oh, there we are. Exciting. There we go. I've paid my respects to you and salute you for thanking you for my friend request. It's very cool. I can't actually see them being done, which is a bit of a shame. So this person, O'Hara, looks like they are a bunny girl, not as in the Playboy mention. I mean, well, I don't know what O'Hara gets up to at the weekend. But very nice to meet you. I don't know how to curtsy or anything. So curtsy. You salute or did that? Welcome. Oh look, you can actually see your character do the emotes. Have fun. Oh, and they are jumping up and down. Okay. And then you can do different facial expressions as well. This is really cool. Oh, and now O'Hara is doing a little dance for me. Okay, maybe O'Hara is a bunny girl in her spare time at the Playboy Mansion. Thank you very much for the dance. Right, so we've got to go and do our next Arcanist quest. So we've got to go and slay Roselings and Wild Jackals. Aha, it's DM Morelli. So let's head out to Swift Perch again. Oh no, that's the wrong... Oh no, it is right. What's that one? Just bear with me 1 second, people. I can hear a slightly strange noise coming from outside. Hang on 1 second. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Ooh. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, people. There is some weird people shouting outside my house. Anyway, we'll ignore them and we'll carry on going to slay some jackals and some roselings. So we need to go back to Western, and there was... we can pay to go there or we can run. I think that we will just run this time because I've just spent loads of money. Okay, so we need to go to Western Venetia. We don't have a... unless we can teleport directly. Oh look, there's my buddy. Hey dude. There you go. Can't do that one. Oh, we've got happy ones and bad ones, and oh, there we go. We'll strike a pose. I'm not entirely sure what Diawara's working on with that pose, but there we go. Right, onward. So let's see if we can actually use the Aethernet shard to get to... we can't, we'd have to pay to get there. Okay, so where's the nearest? Middle. Or upper, it doesn't seem to make much difference. I think middle, we'll go for middle. Alright. Off to the left we go. What is this thing? Like a dragony, fiery dragony thing. And, as always, remember to sprint. So we don't take 400 years to get anywhere. We'll try following the path over to the big, like crane thing to get down. And the sprint's worn off. That's a shame. Over another bridge. I think it's really clever, the changing light as well. You know, I know I mentioned before about how impressive the scenery was, but it's the fact that, you know, as they change the lighting to dusk, everything changes with it. The colours all fade slightly. You've got the stars coming out. It's just really cleverly done. How's everyone finding it? Any comments so far if you've started playing the game? You know, tell me a little bit about your experience. Oh, where am I going? That way, didn't I? Let's not fall off the edge. That would be a bad idea. Okay. And look here. See what I mean about the light? The way they've got these lamps, they've actually got like patches of light on the ground and stuff. It's really clever. Right, it looks like our sprint is back, so let's move. Oh, past giant crabs. Don't attack me. I'm sorry for attacking your friend. It was not my fault. Someone made me do it. It was part of a fate. Oh! Oh, and we're in a fate again. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. Ah, move! Okay. Why are there so many of these crabs and why have I got to get them all? Oh no, there's another one joining me. Go away. No, no, no. Only one crab at a time, please. One crab at a time. Oh no, I can't see what's happening. Yeah, run away, Diawara. Okay. Oof. Right, is that all of them? Oh no, there's more over there. Oh my gosh, how many am I supposed to deal with here? Do whatever it takes to slay a crab. So I've only got 26 seconds left, so let's do another one. There's too many of them there. Okay. But I'll tell you what, I did just spy a wild jackal, which we need to get for our. Yeah. Fate failed? Oh no! Why did I fail? I still got points for it. Why did I fail? Hang on. Let's deal with the jackal and then we'll figure out what happened. Okay, that's one. Right. Okay. So I got lots of megala crab shells. It doesn't. Oh, it doesn't. That's the one problem I think with the fates I'm finding is the information doesn't stay on the screen long enough for you actually to absorb it and do anything with it. So I got loads of shells. And I've got experience points and money, but I just don't understand why it's saying fate fail. I don't like failing. Right, let's find some more of these jackals to deal with. Here we go. And then we've got to go and find some roselings. Oh, move over, dear. Alright. Okay, that's 2. Seems very mean to kill these jackals. Need to move, do our move. So we've done our jackals one. So we need to go and find these roselings now, which are through the cliff somewhere. Okay. I'll up over that way. Someone else is fighting the jackal. Do they need help? We can help. There you go. I quite like the fact that you can help other people as well. So the timer may have started before I got to the fate. Okay, so it wasn't I did something wrong to fail, it's just that I was there at the wrong time. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so it should be... Oh, let's go this way a bit first. So we should find these roseling things. Here they are. Down here. Next one. Let's go find some more. There they are. There they are. Down the hill. Now, what we don't want is for them both to attack me at the same time. That's that one. And then we'll get this one as well. And then we'll have our 3 for the... Cool, and then we get our ruby carbuncle. Which means we get to do the ruby rune, which is a bit stronger, I think. Okay, so that's done. So now we need to go back to the Arcanist Guild and we can just return for that. Rather than having to run all the way back. Because, you know, I'm lazy. So we're back. We need to use the Aetherite to go to the Arcanist Guilds. And we should get another quest straight away because obviously we've leveled up quite a lot since then. Okay, into here. See, I am starting to get the hang of like these kind of places where we come to quite regularly, but hopefully my geography will stay with us. Okay, so Thurbrigim says, welcome back, Diwara. How did it feel to conquer such a ferocious foes? Let us ride that wave of triumph onto an even more demanding and dangerous challenge. Cheerful. The next training exercise will have you accompanying Forcia Kaelia on one of her inspections. The experience will afford you the opportunity to witness firsthand the practical applications of Arcania. Pray do not tarry, Diwara. Kaelia awaits for you on the floor below with further details. Cool. So let's go and find... Oh, Kaelia. Oh, Diwara, don't run into bookshelves. Waits for us on the floor below. So we need to go downward. Okay. How do we do that? Oh no, that's the wrong way. Okay, so I have to go downwards and then like back on myself. Okay. Oh, I see. Down these stairs. Just when I thought I was getting the hang of the geography. No. Just no. Oh dear, I don't walk into a doorpost. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, there's other people with carbonaras here. Hello. Carbonaras. Carbuncles even. Right. I bet theirs aren't called Eclipse. So Kylia says, a timely appearance as I expected. Shall we proceed directly to the job at hand? I have been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler caravan run by the Stocks family. Our agents suspect these beastmen merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. As such, I have calculated that announcing an inspection has a 60% chance of inviting physical violence. I like these odds. I have prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift into hostilities, but there is an important precondition you should be made aware of before we discuss the finer points of my plan. Though I am considered gifted in the formations of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of those same self-same strategies on the field of battle. Pray keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. So you make the plan, but you can't execute. Kylia says, now should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute combat pattern 1345, otherwise known as stratagem focus fire. 1345. You and your carbuncle will concentrate your attacks on a single foe, and one by one the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught. Probability of victory 95%. Okay. Reports place the peddlers in the vicinity of the cookpot in Middle Lanosia. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you arrive. Okay. So the cookpot is where we dealt with those giant things before as well. Okay, so off to the cookpot we go. And for Middle Lanosia we need one of the gates. So let's go and find an aetheorite. Where are we? All the way over there. So we need to go back up the stairs. Oh, Miss Killy's come to join in. Hello, fairy baby. You come to say hello to everybody. She is actually the star of the show. It's not me. It's not Final Fantasy. It's all about the cat. Come on in, move your fairy bum. Okay, and now I need to find. Oh dear, why I don't walk into a barrel. Find the stairs back up. Here we go. Okay. And the aetheorite should be around here somewhere. Ah, out for you. There we are. Oh, she's back. So we're going to Middle Lanosia. Hi, baby. Thank you for your input. Very helpful. Right, so we've got to run all the way over there to the cookpot. Don't forget the bridge, and don't forget the sprint button. Very important. How are you all getting on in the game? Is anyone doing anything exciting to tell me about? Dear Morelli, how was your first dungeon? Is anyone else playing? Tell me how you're getting on. Do you know what? This sprint does not last long enough. Obviously, she runs out of energy too quickly. Okay, I'm back over the bridge. So Generally says he hasn't done the dungeon yet. He's been doing his class quests and the Hall of the Novice, and he's just hit level 25. Oh, okay. Show off, because I am only at level 16. Down this way. Well done for getting so far along in the game. I hope you're enjoying it. The cook pot. She's over here. Okay, so let's go and find her. Hall of the Novice is available at level 16. Okay, well we'll definitely explore that at a future date. On a future stream. Okay, so what's she gonna say? Let's get a good view. There we go. So, duty calls. Commence battle for tactical planning. So level sync. So I'll be leveled to sync to level 14. So this looks like another one of those battle instances things. Okay, so let's get ourselves ready. Kalia says, I am Forcia Kalia of Maelvern's Gate. You are to cease all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Boyle Stocks says, nasty sneaky peekers. Gobbies spit uplander nosy eyes on stabby iron. Lovely. She says, a predictably aggressive response. Very well, dear Wara. Remember what we discussed. We discussed that you make tactics and I have to focus on one person at a time. Okay? Focus fire. Okay, so we've got our ruby one out now. Oh. Come back here. Switch to combat pattern to... What? Don't confuse me. I have enough trouble just doing one combat pattern. Oh my goodness, there's hundreds of these people. Oh, run away! Run away, dear Wara, run away! Alright, next. Oh, there's more of them over here. Oh, get out of the red circle. Ow. Ooh, run away, run away, run away. Ow. Oh, dear Wara, get out of the red circle. There we go. Oh, duty complete. It's quite hard to concentrate on all the text that's coming up on the screen and what you're trying to do at the same time, I have to say. Okay, so let's see what she has to say, because I didn't exactly follow what she was saying to the letter. Nicely done adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved guild master himself in action. Well, there's high praise. This was the perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it is necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there is another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses? I would say enhancing my strengths. Ooh, again you respond as the Guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability for your potential to attain greatness to 97%. You are one to keep an eye on, that much is certain. Woo! But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to be critically aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. That is a lot to concentrate on. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Thurbrigam until next we meet. I shall abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategies will keep me company. Oh well, whatever makes you happy. Right, so back to the... Oh, I can't use my return thing at the moment. That's a shame. I don't want to attack anything. Okay, so I need to run this way. No, the other way. Oh, days. How do I get back? That way. Okay, over here. Over by here. Pirates. Oh, I've missed a bridge. Oh dear. Okay, well we'll just have a little splish splash across the river. And again, this little attention to detail of you kicking up the water is really cool as well. And as you go past the beach, you get a little buzzing in your ear. That's also fun. Right, let's go back on the path. Maybe that's better. And we can sprint. Oh, someone else on a giant chickeny thing. And I think this is... Oh, no, this isn't a gate yet. Oh, my sprint ran out. I can't wait until I can get a faster way of travelling. Oh yeah, there's the red thing. There's somebody on a T-Rex! Amazing. I want a T-Rex. I wonder if you can only get T-Rexes, or if you could have like a Velociraptor or a Stegosaurus, Triceratops. Right, let's find a... let's go to the Aetheorite and then we can head over to the Arcanist Guild. Oh, see, this one I actually know. Oh look, we're very nearly close to levelling up again as well, which is really cool. Alright. Straight over to see Thurbrigam. And she hopefully will have a second quest for us as well that we can get on with. Thurbrigam says, back from the field, Diawara. Kylia contacted me with a summary of events. It seemed you were treated to a lecture on knowing thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain the razor edge of your mind. One last thing, Diawara. Considering the dedication you have shown towards our discipline, I have decided to permit you leave to explore the teachings offered by other guilds. I would suggest, however, that you first master the science of Arcamia. The strategic training you receive here will serve you well no matter the path you eventually choose to walk. Return to me when your reason tells you the time is right. Okay, so we can get a new grimoire. A hat we've got. Gloves I've already got because I upgraded level 11, 10. So we've got right, that's level 11, so let's get those. So now we've got our groovy music because our quest is complete. An armory is unlocked. Okay. So I now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Well, that's my plan. Oh, and we leveled up. Hello, Miss Killy. You alright? You've been having fun in the garden? She's come to help us with our levelling up, obviously. Okay, so unlocking classes. We've got a little pop-up here, so let's have a look at that. So unlocking classes says you now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to a receptionist in the corresponding guild. It should be noted that in addition to martial class, you may also choose to become a disciple of the hand, one who synthesizes items from on-hand materials, or a disciple of the land, one who harvests resources from the field. Mastering more than one class is the first step to becoming a well-rounded adventurer. Well, that's all very nice, but I think that for the moment I'm just going to stick with my Arcanist and maybe consider that other things at a later date. Okay, so let's make sure we're wearing all of our recommended gear. So we've changed a little bit and then changed my wrist things back. Oh, the other wristbands do actually do. Oh, they do take us up to 98. Okay, fine, I shall listen to them. Okay, so let's get our next Arcanist quest. Acting Guildmaster Thurbigum wishes to inform you of an important task. Okay. You seem tired, Diawara. Are you sleeping properly? One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. I mean, she has a point. Should you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. Forcia Kylea has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Forcia will explain the situation. Ooh. Okay. So we've got to go and speak to Kylea again, who is back down the stairs. So let's go and find those stairs again. Ooh, there's one of those goblin people now. Stairs were here, so let's go down this way. So we're a bit sidewaysy on the stairs, but hey ho, we get to the bottom eventually. And up through here, and there she is over there. Alright. So Kylea says, I was beginning to think I'd miscalculated, Diawara. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspected of smuggling. All merchant ships that make use of Limps as ports are subject to an inspection by Malvian's gate assessors. It is a routine I perform daily. In the case of smugglers, however, there is a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. Aha! It is now we must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. Though I have full confidence in your martial expertise, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to you on contingent on your acceptance of this duty. So do we accept it? Yes. Very good. The arcane entity given form by the Topaz geometry will further expand your offensive capabilities. Cool. With such an ally at your command, even the harshest of enemies will falter before you. Indeed, we could not conduct these dangerous spot inspections without its support. Please return to Mistress Thurbigum and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I've completed some final adjustments to my tactical formulae. Okay, so back upstairs we go. There's a lot of running up and down the stairs and round about the place, isn't there? So this is exciting to have the next carbuncle. Eclipse, you're being out carbuncled by other carbuncles. No, this way. Oops. Right, here we go. So let's see what she's got to say now. So Thurbigum says, you have agreed to accompany the Forcia, then I shall gladly instruct you in the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Pray do not hesitate to employ this entity in combat should the inspection turn sour. Okay, so quest is complete. And we've gained a new carbuncle. Ooh, there you go. Action learned. Summon Topaz. Okay, so now we've got the next bit. So Acting Guild Master Thurbigun is awaiting the arrival of the inspection party members. Okay. The mercenaries Gisfrin and Eshota are here to assist with the inspection. They are both our old hands when it comes to escorting Kylia during her more dangerous duties. Gisfrin says, "Well met, Diawara. My spells are at your disposal." And Eshota says, "This won't be the first time we're expecting trouble. As long as we follow the Forcier's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine." Kylia says, "The Morning Star is preparing to dock in Owlport. We will meet our first challenge, however, before we even board the vessel. It is almost a certainty that the merchant ship has hired a thug or two to accost us at the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. The crew wish to avoid attacking us on deck, you see, as that would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the worlds at large." Kylia says, "Now once we do manage to clear the rails, we will face a deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down is one less weapon raised against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple drawn-out skirmishes lest we be overwhelmed. I call this stratagem hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. Keep those words in mind, Diawara. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates of Owlport." Or Owlport. Okay, so she's a cat lady as well. Okie dokie. We're going for a fight with the sailors. So we're off to Owlport. They have got an aetherite, but we're not attuned to it yet. And it will cost us 196 to get to Swift Purchase one, which is the nearest one, so... we might have to run it. Oh, let's spend the money. So we're going to teleport for the first time. This is exciting. Off we go. Okay, so it's very similar to the return option, and then we need to go this away. No, the other way. Out of this way. Here we are. And then to the left. And oh, I've moved my map the wrong way. Let's zoom in a bit. And then obviously we will sprint. And hopefully avoid all the buzzards and jackals and things that were attacking us last time. Whoa. Oh no, I'm in a fate again. Okay, oh, it's the same one as we did before. Target is not a line of sight. There we go, let's move. no, where are you gone? Okay, right. Oh, these flipping buzzers. There you go. Right, so we helped that person out. Now we will go back to our original plan of sprinting towards where we need to go. So this is a new place where we haven't been before. Somebody else running the other way. Oh, we just ran through each other. Skull Valley. Oh, that sounds cheerful. Okay, so we've got a new like little town to come to. And there's the crew that we're meeting up with. Okay. Let us be about our task, Diawara. Pray inform the steersman at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, you are to execute stratagem hammerfall. Do not forget your tactics are both your shield and your weapon. Okay. I love the fact that she thinks I'm using tactics. Most of the time I'm just trying to not die. So where have we got to go? Over that way. Right, this way. Okay. Yeah. Well, this is very sea shanty-ish. Excuse me. Right, and there's the dude that we need to go and speak to. So we've got to be ready for a fight. Steersman, you're with the folks from Malvin's Gate. Ah, hells, I knew there'd be trouble. Well, that doesn't sound reassuring. I sense a hostile presence. Oh, here we go. You run away, dear Warren. This food. You are removed. And heal, and heal, and heal. Whew. Okay, so speak with him again. Well then, I'm certainly glad to see you can handle yourself. You'll find a landing boat just down here at the end of this ramp. I'll have no part of what comes next though. Oh, that's reassuring. You're a brave soul, aren't you? Okay, so I'm guessing we're going down here. Destination. Destination unknown. There's a rabbit person. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be another one of those battle instances. Right, okay. Oof. Right, commence battle for over the rails. This is a level 19 and I'm only level 17. What could possibly go wrong? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Well, see, look, these dudes are here to help me. Kalia says, deftly handled, Diawara. Once again, I am reminded of our guildmaster. Okay, you're obsessed with the guildmaster. Thanks to your efficient response, we'll be able to commence this inspection earlier than I had calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in the bay. Okay, off we go then. We're going on a boat. Ashota, if you will take the rudder, the Morning Star awaits. Okay. Here we go then. We're going on the boat. a big boat. Had a Finding Nemo moment then. If you put one hand on that boat. Their boat's a lot bigger than ours. Just saying. Kylia says, since their welcoming party at the pier failed to deter us, I expect, with a probability of 85%, that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Cheery. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the hold. It may behove us to employ stratagem hardhead. The aim of our opponents is to buy time so that the suspect's goods may be tossed into the ocean. I do not intend to give them that time. We will bull our way towards the cargo hold as quickly as we can. It is a tactic fraught with risk, but one that your presence makes possible. Shall we begin? Let's do it. I've got a cool hat on. I can take anything on. I love the fact that our mini boat has like a little lifeboat to the side. Okay. There doesn't seem to be anyone on this boat. Where is everyone? Oh, there's a dude. He's a big dude. Fortunately, we've got a big dude with us. Collier says, I am Foreseer Collier. By the authority of Marvin's Gate, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment. Morningstar Navigator. Well now, your timing couldn't be worse, lass. The old door's all rusted up, you see. Bloody thing won't open. You'll have to come back another day after we've fixed the hinges. Kylia. I will see that cargo now. Any vessel entering a port of Limpsa is bound by law to submit to a routine inspection. No, here come the other dudes. Oh, there's quite a lot of dudes. The law, is it? Lads, I reckon it's time our guests had themselves a little accident. Pitch them over the side. Oh, really? Right, so we have to get to the cargo hold as soon as possible. Oh, I'm at the front. I'm a magic wielder. Put a big lad at the front. Right, defeat the crew. Off we go then. Move to your arm. I'm gonna go and deal with this navigator guy. What's the worst that could happen? Topaz Ruin. Topaz Ruin. Go on, Topaz. Oh, move out the way. Ruin. Tiara move. Very good. Right, that's him dealt with. Ooh, don't you know, leveled up. I just leveled up and I learnt a spell, but let's go and deal with these people over here. If in doubt, go and take on the boss man. Let's get the topaz carbuncle out. And I can do the topaz ruin. Duty complete. Woohoo! And I was even under level a little bit. So Kylia says, a masterful display, Diora. Well, thank you. Now we can finally gain access to the cargo. And in she goes. Oof. Oh, no, not in she goes. What's just happened? What have we here? Then is one of the bitch Admiral's lapdogs scampering about me ship. Oh no. Just when you think it's all over, there's some dude. Oh, another dude. You're just like your mistress, always sticking your nose in where it ain't invited. No, no. It can't be. Ha. Recognise me pretty face, did you? Kylia. But you were caught. Exiled. Athashota. Forcia, are you hurt? Can you stand? Kylia says, to stay back. You stay away from me. Ashota. Please. Forcia, please calm down. What are your orders? This guy says, I've had enough of your whimpering, and I've certainly had enough of these bloody books. It's clear you ain't learning anything from them. And he throws her grimoire into the sea. Oh no. And she's freaking out. What is going on? That's a big X. I reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson. Okay, bring it on, Buster. And she's freaking out still. Ah! That's just, it's not helpful. Okay, take on the big guy. God's preserve us, she's fainted. Ashota says, Diora, quickly, back to the boat. We'll carry the Forcia. Okay, so we're not fighting. We're running away. Run away! Aye, that's right. You slink back onto your mistress, you worthless curs. Gah ha 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 ha. I feel that was an evil enough laugh there. Okay, and my screen has gone black, so I don't know what's going on. Okay. So we're back on the shore. So there's quite a lot that happened there. I learnt a new role called Swiftcast because I leveled up and I got lots of experience. So let's just have a little look at Swiftcast. So Swiftcast is an instant ability cast. Its recast time is 1 minute. And it means that your next spell is cast immediately. So obviously that's quite useful for the spells that take a long time to recast. Okay, so we need to find out what on earth just happened there. The other thing that's really helpful when you're mid-battle is the different carbuncles. When it's time to summon them, they have this like dotted line that's going around them, so it's easy for you to see that you're ready. You know, they're ready to be summoned. So that's really helpful. Okay, so I'm going to do return to get back to Limpsa to go back to see Thurbigum at the Arcanist Guild. Okay. So obviously we're using the Topaz carbuncle as well, which was really good. Alright, so back to the Arcanist Guild to see what was going on. Why didn't we stay and fight? We could totally have taken the weird, scary, bearded pirate guy. What could have possibly gone wrong? Okay. Let's go here. So, Dear Morelli says there is a strange choir playing at the Arth Castle in Limpsa. Okay, we'll go and have a look in a sec if they're still there. Right, let's go and see Thurbigum first. See what she has to say. So she says, it's good to see you well, Diawara. Gisfrin sent word ahead of your travails. An unfortunate turn of events, but considering the infamous black heart you faced, you might have fared much worse. Have you heard of the pirate Dos Mega? He was exiled from Limpsa some years ago, but it appears he has chosen to defy the Admiral's orders. That's not good. I'm guessing we're going to have to deal with him at some point. And once more he dares lay a hand on Forcia Kylia. The poor lass must have been terrified. If I'd have known that Dosmega was aboard that ship, I never would have assigned her that duty. The assessor may need some time to recover. For Kylia, that man is a nightmare made flesh. Though her physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to salve the hurt to her mind. You are concerned? Angry mayhap? Harness that energy and channel it into your training. I predict we shall be needing your skills again before long. Okay, so we've got experience, we've got an updated grimoire, woohoo! And then we can get either a cotton cowl, some hard leather ring-band gloves, tights, or boots. Right, well the gloves are the highest level, so let's get them. Okay, so we can't get our next quest yet. Let's update our stuff. Put that on. So look, we're over 300 now for our hit points. Woohoo! Right, let's go to the Aft Castle and check out this choir that DM Morelli was talking about. The other thing that I needed to talk to you guys about was free company, so we'll do that while we're up at the Aft Castle watching this choir. Okay, so yeah, this is the, I said it sounds like almost like a religious kind of elven thing going on. There's my mate. Hello. Is there like a wave? Can I wave? Wave, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of like an elven thing. Here, when we were here last time, it wasn't like this. It was something different. So, yes, kneel before me, indeed. So obviously it changes fairly regularly. Okay, so as I said, I mentioned that we are going to be talking a little bit about free companies as well. So last time I was online, I was invited to join a free company. Now, a free company is a little bit like having a family or a community or that kind of thing. Oh, VY Seisho. It's the reprisal version of the game main theme answers. It's because it's the anniversary of the game releasing. Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much for that information. That's really cool. I like the fact that they've celebrated the anniversary in game. That's really cool. So I'm assuming that then this will change after the anniversary to something different, because it definitely wasn't like this last time. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot. I like the fact that they, you know, celebrating things and doing things in game. I don't know the song well enough to be able to really compare it to the version that they're doing here, but I appreciate that they're doing something. So thank you to VY Satio, I hope I'm saying that right, for that information. The more you know. And it's really good that you guys are here in the chat and you've got all this information to share with me. Yeah, so free companies. The event quest is ongoing on one of the other main cities. Okay, I haven't got to main cities yet. I'm still quite new to the game, so that's something we might have to explore a bit more in the future. Free companies are a little bit like having your own little community or family that you can rely on to help you in the game. So they might have, from what I understand, because I've been looking this up, like a house that you can go and use. You have a special chat where you can ask people for help if you're struggling with a certain quest or something else. And they can just give you a bit of support and stuff in game. So I don't feel that I need to join a free company at the moment, but I really like the idea of them. I think they're a really good idea. So that, again, is maybe something that we revisit later on down the line. Okay, so we've done our Arcanist quest for today. So we're going to carry on with our main story quest. And we're going to head to the dry docks. Now, we haven't been there before. And the nearest place to go is Lower Lernosia. So we'll go to the... Oh, sorry. Let's not stand on anybody. We'll go back to the Aetheorite, which I've now lost. Where's it gone? So it'd be interesting to see what these event quests are later down the line. That we can join in with. Let's see what they are for. Okay, so we've got to head to the Morbay dry docks now. And we're all the way up there. So, this way. This way. And of course, remembering to sprint. Oh, we're back to ladybug territory and rats. I'm hoping, because we're a higher level now, we're not going to get attacked by anything here. Let's go this way. Just cut across country. Ooh, look, there's a dragony thing over there. And I like the fact that, you know, you're on the coast, so you've got sea mist and stuff. It's so clever. There's a nice gate coming up above as well. And you can hear the footprints of like the other monsters and players and stuff like that. Okay, so we go through here. Ooh, not been here before. Ocean's Embrace. Sounds nice. Oh, what did I press? Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. And sprint. Go, Diawara, go! But this little random kind of town bit just stuck in the middle of the countryside. Oh no, not wild jackals again. Stay away. Oh, what's down there? It's like a giant jackal. Well, there's a fate. Here we go, let's go and join the fate. So, more and more merchants are refusing to make the trip to God's Scripture to rumors of a giant wolf-like creature. My level is too high. Also, I have to level sync here. So I've been synced, and now I can join in the fate. And the jackal is called Padfoot, which I'm pretty sure is a Harry Potter reference. Oh, and there's another jackal getting involved. Do you mind? Might need to physique ourselves because I've been attacked here. Oh, why are these other jackals getting involved? Look, no one's asking you. Right, let's get our topaz out and use the topaz ruin. And then we're gonna physique ourselves. Oh, we're gonna run away a lot. Run away, Diawara! Okay, so we managed to cast physique, and now we can get back on with killing this thing. I need to move a bit because my camera's all over the place. Right, run away a bit. Right. Oh dear, Wara. What is going on? Oh my god, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Oh dear. Okay. That was not a successful moment in time. Okay, but we can come back to Limpza and we can just start afresh. And... okay. Right. We need to go to the Morbay dry docks, which is unattuned. So we need to go through Lower Lanosia and maybe avoid the fate. I was alright until the blinking other ones got involved. That's really annoying. Right, we're not going to let it beat us. We're going to go back for another go. Oh, need to resummon. That's something to remember as well. Like anything like that happens, you have to resummon your carbuncle. So we need Eclipse with us, and then we'll sprint. down the path. Still all nice and misty here. Right, and then again we'll cut through the cross country bit here. There's a big dragony thing over there. Oh, why is there another fate? Well, we're not getting involved in this fate. I melt with you. This is a different one. Okay, we've managed to get out of that one. So, let's try and get to the... Let's get a little bit closer this time. The fate didn't come up on the map here, which was a bit weird. So, back through Ocean's Embrace. And now look, the sun's coming up and the mist is cleared and everything's looking nice and bright and shiny and dawn-like. And we can sprint again. That's the one thing I think that is a little bit of hard work, is this having to run around to different places, especially when you die mid-fight. What have I done here? Oh lordy. Change the map. There we go. Right. Well, this fate seems to have disappeared. Oh no, it's still there. Okay. What do you think? Shall we have another go? Or shall we just run past it? Oh, this blinking thing is attacking me anyway. What is your problem? Just leave me alone. Yeah, go away and leave me alone. Right. Let's try and deal with this giant jackal thing without all the others joining. For goodness sake, really. Oh, I have to level sync. Right, there we go. Okay. So, start by killing the little one, because it's annoying. And remember to heal myself regularly. That's a good idea as well. Right, and then we'll go back to the big one for a bit. Then heal, 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 heal. And move. Move is important. Oh, really heal. Run, 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 run and heal. Ow. Right, there we go. We're back to full health again now. Heal. Right, and now we can get our topaz carbonara. And get the ruby one. I'm going to keep an eye on the woohoo! We did the fate, so we got experience and we got Gil, and we didn't die. Good job. Right, and after that mild interruption, let's head back to... There we go. And we can sprint. And we can head to this town that we need to go to. Oh, where am I going? Oh, it's this way. Where is it? This is confusing. I'm confused. Oh, well, okay, we're just going to run across a river now. And there's more jackals. Leave me alone. I'm not interested in you, Mr. Jackal. Go away. Right, I think I found the outside wall of this place. How do I get into it? Right, let's go and see if we can find the entrance. No, wait, it was where I was. Oh, really? Why? Why do you feel the need to get involved in this situation? I was just minding my own business, running past you, and then you want to start. Hello, Miss Kitty. Hi, baby. Oh, you're wet. Is it raining? You are a soggy moggy. Oh, for the love of God. Okay. Right, is this the way in? Hopefully this is the way in. We've got a path. Ooh, crabs. Yeah, this looks like the way in. Ooh. Yeah. That was hard work. Can we go through this gate? Yes, we can. Right, let's go and get the aetherite first of all. It's very sea shanty-ish as well. Okay, and we'll go and talk to this dude. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, Lord. Okay. There's our dude that we need to talk to. So, Abiram says, you have a missive from me from Forge Master Hansa. I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the materials I ordered over a moon past. Let us see it then. So we'll hand over our letter. And he's got a nice scar going on. He says, blast and botheration, another delay. I am well aware of the shortage of skills artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? So I tell him. And he says nothing. Oh, Diawara is it? Well, Diawara, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to grace the docks since the calamity. We might need to find out a bit more about this calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship. It is the symbol of Limpsa's rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral era. Thus, we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the Thalassocracy. Blind. Yet, even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there is no end of jobs for a hard-working adventurer. Be you fair warned, there is no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. So, we've got experience, we've got Gil, and then we can get some shoes. And we've completed our quest here. Okay. So, it's after 11. So what I'm going to do is just get the next quest from him. He's looking for a member of his crew and the items you're supposed to deliver. So Abrim says, where in the 7th hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late with a shipment, and now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man named Willirilsmid, recently left Candlekeep Key to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa, but has yet to return. I have sent several missives to Harold Broder, but his replies are always the same. He does not ever recall seeing the right nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candlekeep Key in my stead and inform Harold Broder that if he insists on playing these games, I will personally see he is transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. Well, there we go. So that's a job for next time. So we are in a safe place. We've got our crescent moon. We've leveled up quite a lot today. We've got our Arcanist quests undergoing, so we're all up to date with them. We've got some more gear. We have done some fates. So yeah, we're moving along in the right direction. So I'm going to leave this quest for next time. Obviously, if you have any ideas or anything that you think I should try, please do pop it in the chat. I'll leave the chat open just for a little bit in case you have any questions or anything like that. But from me now, good night everyone. Have a lovely couple of days, and I won't see you Thursday this week. I'm afraid I'm busy, but I will see you Friday instead. So Friday at 9 o'clock, if you're free, come and join me. Alright, have a lovely evening everybody. Good night.